We are going to Chinese New Year, and a lot of people, they're still asking themselves why China, they're still closing the borders. Many of you guys want to come back to China. I'm in China right now. My name is Legalize, and today I got 5 recommendations for you guys before you come back to China. Make sure you subscribe, leave your like, and let's go to this video. What's up, guys? My name is Legalize, and I'm here in Changsha University of Science and Technology. I'm a student of computer science and I'm doing YouTube. But today I came here for my classmate because they're asking me to make such video just to explain and clarify all the doubts. And I will talk about why students are not allowed to come back to China. Not only students, even workers. It's like the border is still closed. They didn't reopen the borders yet, and you guys are still back home, overseas. So they have a lot of reasons that they don't want to reopen the borders now. It will bring a lot of trouble to China. Why? Because if you guys already know, we're in December, we're going to January, and this is a period of New Year. And New Year in China is a period that they go for holidays, a lot of parties. The traffic in China increase when it's New Year. Then imagine if they reopen the borders at this time, allowed all the foreigners to come back to China. Many things can happen. And you already know the numbers of imported cases of COVID-19 increased when they reopened the first time the borders on October. So they decided to close it again just to control those numbers of imported cases. So imagine a lot of guys coming back to China with COVID-19, and we are going for New Year, that's the holidays. That will be many cases back to China. They will lose the control. This is one of the reasons. Then imagine 2020 was the year that all the governments, they were fighting to get the vaccine first, then they will reopen every institution. So before they get the vaccine, they couldn't reopen the borders. They couldn't allow people to do the normal activities because there is no vaccine. So but now I think they have a vaccine, but maybe it's not enough for everybody. That's why they're still producing vaccine and find the perfect time to reopen the borders and allow every foreigner to come back to China. And since this time is still very soon to happen, you guys, you just need to be updated and know what you must do before you come back to China. And that is a 5 recommendation that I will give to you. So my first recommendation is, if you have any document that you need to update, a document that you need to legalize, please do it now. You still have enough time. We're in December now, we're going for January. Probably after this Chinese New Year, the embassy, the government, I don't know, a lot of news they will update, because we are going for 2021. It's the year that everything must be reopened, must work out like the way it used to work. So this recommendation, legalize all the documents that you have to legalize before they announce that the borders is open. Make sure you didn't get coronavirus before, because that will be so complicated for you to come back to China if you were infected by COVID-19. You gotta make sure that you have enough money before you come back to China. The time that you decide to boarding your flight, the time you decide to book your ticket, you have to make sure you still have extra money in case of quarantine, you might come into China and end up going to quarantine, and it's 2 weeks. I don't know how long it will take. You need to have money because you will pay for your accommodation there, your food. I don't know how much it is, and you gotta be ready for the situation. Or maybe they might cancel your flight, not only in China, not only in your country, but you can end up being in the trouble, a situation that your flight is canceled. If you don't have enough money, you will be in trouble. If you study in China and you want to come back, maybe now they already reopened the borders and you just decide to buy your ticket and come back to China. Before you come to China, call your manager. If you're a student, call them and ask them how things is going there, because you might be surprised when you arrive to China. Then they will tell you that your scholarship is canceled. You have to go back and apply for another scholarship. If you have a scholarship, get in touch with the school leaders, your manager, ask them how is things going on, if you are able to come back to China or not. Don't just buy your ticket and come back to China. Other recommendation is like the day that you come back to China, please don't drink alcohol and don't even take drugs, because on that day you will be testing by a lot of airport stations. They will ask you to make a COVID test and so many other tests at that night or during your flight. So don't drink alcohol, don't take drugs the day that you will come back to China. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Legalize. If you have questions, leave on the comment section. I want to read your doubt. And that's all for today. Thank you so much. Bye.